Welcome to Kennedy Hawk Plays Marvel Champions the card game. Captain America solo against the Green Goblin. Hey everybody, welcome to Kennedy Hawk Plays. We're going to continue playing our Make It Cappen Captain America deck, where we're trying to pump Cap's stats as much as we can and see if we can ready him a bunch of times in one turn. So kind of a combo wombo deck. We changed it up a little bit from last time, so we'll look at the differences later. I think it's mainly ally changes. But we're going to fight against the newly released villain, the Green Goblin. So this is the Mutagen Formula scenario. So if you don't want Mutagen Formula spoilers, don't watch this YouTube video yet. But watch it later, and you'll probably see how I lose. So we are going against Unleashing the Mutagen. Setup. Put a Goblin Thrall character into play for each player. So there's a soldier. This is a Goblin Thrall. So we are engaged with a Goblin Thrall. Bad things can happen. We forgot to put the standard cards in. We're doing basic mode, so there'll be no expert cards for this first playthrough. We'll get ourselves up to 11 health, which is where Cap starts, and get things kicked off. So we can flip this. Alright, when this is completed in player order, each player not engaged with a Goblin minion discards 3 cards from the encounter deck and puts the first Goblin minion they discarded into play engaged with them. This scheme starts with 2 threat per player, and if it gets to 7, it pops. Green Goblin has 1 scheme to attack. After he attacks you and damages you, place 1 threat on the main scheme. So we'll be making good use of our shield as Captain America. Alright, so let's pick some things to get rid of. We're going to get rid of these 2 lead by the fronts, because those are for use later. We'll keep the rest of this. We did not draw our shield, which is good, because we want to use that as an extra resource or play it during our first turn. So we'll draw that guy, and away we go. Alright, so the cost of our first ally is reduced by 1. First thing we're going to do is play this Super Soldier Serum, so we can start generating resources. We will then pay 1/2 for Agent 13. When she comes out, she'll remove 2 threat from the main scheme, so we don't have to worry about that as much anymore. And with that, we will flip. We'll Fearless Determination to give ourselves 1 thwart and draw a better card. And we'll use Squirrel Girl to play the shield. And Cap has 2 attack there. Agent 13 has 1 attack there. That will get rid of this guard minion. And we'll call that a day. So we're drawing 4 cards. We're going to keep this tenacity to get ourselves set up for our second deck pass through. Alright, so Green Goblin is going to go. First step in the villain phase, he gains a threat. I don't remember if I shuffled those after adding the standard cards, so I'll do it again. Next, he's going to attack us. So he's going to attack Cap. We are going to defend. So he's attacking for 4, and after this activation ends, shuffle this deck into the encounter deck. So we will take a damage. And whenever he deals damage, you place a threat on the main scheme. And then we get an encounter card, which is a side scheme. When Goblin Reinforcements, using the Mutagen Formula and Advanced Combat Training, the Green Goblin has created an elite force of Goblin Commandos. When revealed, place 1 additional threat here for each Goblin minion in play, which is 0. So just 2 with a hazard symbol. So lots of things for Agent 13 to take care of. I like that. I think that is it for the bad guy turn. So let us go. Let's have Agent 13 get rid of this hazard symbol for us right away. Seems important. She'll take a damage. I think we'll play our helmet. We will pay 1/2 to play a tenacity, and we'll ready Cap and thwart for 2. Keeping that scheme at 0. And that'll be our turn. Drawn 5. He's going to get 1 threat there. He will attack us and we'll defend again. Oh, I forgot to put a life counter out for him. He actually should have taken 1 from Retaliate, so he's at 15. So Cap is defending. He's going for just 2, so we take no damage. He takes 1. He did not deal any damage, so he doesn't place any threat on the main scheme. And out comes a Goblin Soldier. So when defeated, we take 1 indirect damage. Or 1 damage to the player, which I think works like indirect damage. I'm not sure. I'll have to think about that. So, our go. That guy's got 5 health, so that's more than last time. Let's see here. Let's pay 1, 2 for a tenacity. We'll pay 1 for an apartment. And we'll exhaust each and 13 to draw a card. We'll flip. We'll heal 1 and draw a card. Not enough to play this tower. So that's where our turn's going to end. Get everybody ready. The bad guy will draw 5 cards. We'll keep our Avengers Tower. So he's going to get a threat here. He's going to scheme for 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's a lot. And this little Goblin soldier is going to trigger this for us. So that was bad news. Unrevealed, advanced scheme 2B. As a cloud engulfs the city, those unfortunate enough to be caught in the vapors begin to shiver and shift, mutating into hideous goblin creatures. The goblin creatures serve green goblins every command. Stop the green goblin before his monstrous militia overruns the city. So this does not gain so much threat per player at the beginning of the turn, but 1 threat per goblin in play. And it starts with 4 threat on it. So we got some threat to deal with right away. And we still have an encounter card to deal with this turn. Hey, cool. Discard 2 cards from the encounter deck. Each player may choose and discard 1 resource of any type from their hand for each boost icon discarded this way. So that's 1, 2, 3. So we are discarding 3 resources. That is bad. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Not great. And that's going to come in with 2 threat on it. And has an acceleration token. So things are great. Things are good. We're okay. Alright. Let's heal 1 and draw a card, I guess. We're not going to heal, but we'll draw at least. So Falcon costs me 3 right now. But let's play Avengers Tower. Can use that to reduce his cost by 1. It gets reduced by 1 there. So we can play the Falcon. Put all these upgrades over here and these non-allies over here. Alright, so when he comes out, I get to look at the first 3 cards. There are 2 treachery cards, so I can get rid of this thing, which seems really good for me right now. Falcon and Agent 13 will thwart here. I will put Agent 13 in the dumpster, unfortunately, but that's okay. We'll flip, and we'll hit this guy for 2. And that'll be our turn. Drawn 5 cards. So we're getting close to cycling our deck. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in play. I like to get about 10 cards in play with this deck if I can. So we'll see if we can get there. Hopefully we can with this Avengers Tower. So, alright, he's going to get 1, 2 threat at the beginning of the turn because there are 2 goblin characters in play. He will attack me and I will defend. So he's attacking me for 2. I take no damage. He takes 1. These guys each attack me for 1. I do take 1, but they each take 1 as well, so that's helpful. And he attacks me again, so I cannot defend this time. So he's going to hit me for 2. And we discard 3 cards from the encounter deck. Maybe it was more than 2. 3, sorry. And that puts a threat on the mean scheme from his ability. So that was bad guy turn. That was bad guy city. It's our turn now. We have the shield toss, which is really tempting. We could hit 4, 4, 4 for 3 cards, or we could just get rid of the 2 of them. We'll see what we decide to do here. Let's play our second Super Soldier Serum. I think Falcon will thwart for 2. We'll play Wonder Man. We will... We need card draw more than we need resources over here, but this is okay. So Falcon needs a second damage. We're going to ready and hit this guy for 2. That deals 1 to us. But it gets rid of one of these little goblins, which we needed to do anyway. And that'll be our turn. We're going to keep our heroic strike because I think we need to hit the green goblin with it next turn. Okay, this could be a pretty good turn. Alright, so we got 10 cards out. We're going to reshuffle next turn. He gets 2 threat here again. He's attacking, we're going to defend, so he's hitting for 3, which means we take nothing and he takes 1. No extra threat. This guy hits us for 1 and he takes 1. And we get a Goblin Thrall. Bummer. Or fine, either way, we'll see. So let's strengthen numbers right away. So we're going to exhaust these 2 to draw 2 cards. And we'll Fearless Determination to draw another card. That will give us an encounter card because we've just cycled our deck. We've cycled with 16 cards out of our deck, so only 24 cards to choose from with lots of our combo pieces in there. Let's see what we want to do here now. I think we want to 1, 2, 3, 4. Move this out of the way. Play Avengers Assemble. It's going to ready all 3 of these and give them +1/+1, which seems really good right now. So Cap can get rid of this guy. Falcon can get rid of this guy. We'll take 1 damage. Wonder Man has 2 thwart. I'm thinking about just using that there, which I think is what we'll do. Let's Heroic Strike. 1, 2, 3. Hit the Green Goblin for 6 and stun him because we paid with a physical. So it's a pretty righteous turn there. I like that. We're going to flip. We're going to heal 1 and draw 1 because we need to start healing, it looks like. We won't spend that on anything. So that's it. We'll actually keep that in our hand. Drawing 5 cards, readying everything up. Actually, probably could discard that, but that's okay. So he's going to get a threat here. He is going to scheme for 1, and this guy will scheme for 1. We get 2 encounter cards to deal with. So the first one is another one of these goblin dudes, and another one of these goblin dudes. So good turn to have a shield toss, which we totally have. I am a-okay with that. So let's go. We're going to heal 4 or 3. We'll strengthen numbers for 1. Not great, not bad. Let's heal 1 and draw a card. Now we can flip safely. Let's not flip. I take that back. Well, yeah, we can flip. It doesn't matter because we're going to use Power of Leadership to play Hawkeye. He's going to get 4 arrows, and he's going to be an all-star for the rest of this game, pigging these guys as they come out. So we need to get our shield toss off at this point. So I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3 cards to hit these guys for 4 each. So I'll kill those 2, put this guy at 4 damage, group all this stuff up. Oh, and I have to flip to hero form to do that. And I have to return the shield to my hand. We'll then play another copy of Tenacity, because we have 2 resources left. And we'll finish this guy off, taking a damage with Cap. Hawkeye's going to chill for now. I don't think he needs to do nothing. And we'll get ready to go. So 10 cards out still, drawn 4. He's going to get 1 threat here. He's not going to attack because he's stunned. And our card is Caught Off Guard. We will ditch the helmet. It's the cheapest thing. Alrighty then. It is our turn. Let's pay 1, 2, 3 for an Ancient 13. She'll remove 2 threat. She'll remove 2 more when she thwarts. Let's play Cap's Shield. Let's play Morale Boost, so we're at 3/3. And we'll punch him for 1, 2, 3. Punch him for 1. And that's the bad guy turn. Drawn 5 cards. Alright, he gets 1 threat. He does attack us, we'll defend. So he's only attacking for 3, so we take none, he takes 1. And our encounter card is a side scheme again. No, it's more Goblin reinforcements. So this is just 2, because there's no Goblin minions out there. That's perfect for us. Alright. I wish I had a way to get rid of her this turn. That's okay. Let's strength in numbers. 1, 2, 3, and draw 3 cards. Let's, well, yeah. We'll pay 1, 2 for Squirrel Girl, killing Agent 13, because we hit our ally limit. We now have all Avengers, and she will pop Green Goblin into the next phase. When he goes to this phase, when revealed, deal 2 encounter cards to each player. So this is going to be a bad turn. And same thing, but now he's got 1 more attack. So no big deal at all. No big deal at all. Let's give Cap +1 thwart and draw a card. Let's strengthen numbers again. Alright, I think this is going to be our Wombo Combo turn. So we are going to... Got 2 fists there. I'd like to play this first, so let's pay for that with these 2. Avengers Assemble is going to ready everybody, give them +1/+1. Keeping these over here till the end of the turn so we remember all our plus-up stats. Yeah. We will play another copy of Morale Boost on Cap. And away we go. So he is at 18 health. I think we might just be able to pop him for 18 this turn. We'll see. So let's get things underway. Cap is at what? 4 attack, so he's the same attack as Wonder Man. So this guy doesn't do much for us. But he does have 2 thwart, so he can get rid of this Goblin reinforcements thing. Squirrel Girl has 2 attack, so she'll hit for 2. Take a consequential. Hawkeye is the same thing. It's going to hit for 2. And that's from Avengers Assembled. Cap has 4, so he'll hit for 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll ready using Tenacity for 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll discard to ready Cap and hit for 1, 2, 3, 4. Just shy of actually killing him. If we had 1 more physical, we could use this last Tenacity. But things seem pretty well in hand. Who knows what's going to happen here. We're going to stay in hero form. We will end up with 4 encounter cards this turn, so this could be, these all get shuffled into, sorry. Those are from my leftover deck, so this is the new cards. We're drawing 3. Alright, so he's going to get 1 threat there. He is going to attack, we will defend, so he's hitting for 4, so we'll take 1, he'll take 1, and he'll place a threat here, and then this boost was discard 3 cards from the encounter deck. And now come our encounter cards. Attached to the villain after the villain attacks you. Okay. He ain't gonna attack us again, hopefully. Green Goblin attacks you. If at least 3 damage was dealt by this activation, this card gains Surge. Cool. So after the villain attacks you, something happens. Which is when Retaliate will trigger from my shield. So he's gonna attack us for 2. We won't defend. So he's attacking us for 3. We'll trigger this 2 indirect damage. That'll kill these 2. And he'll take 1 from Retaliate. That kills the Green Goblin. This can gain Surge all at once because we've already won. So that was a fun match. This is the Make It Cappen deck, so we're really just trying to pump our allies, but mainly Cap. Didn't really get to shine in that one, although we did do that triple attack for 4, so that was kind of exciting. Or maybe it was a double attack because we exhausted to defend. It can be really fun. Those morale boosts actually last into the hero phase, so we might not have taken damage from that first attack because you get that +1 defense for morale boost. So I really enjoy it. If you want to check out the deck, I will put a link to the Marvel DB version of the deck once we're allowed to publish deck lists with new cards. So thanks. Hey everybody, we're back again. We're going to try going against Green Goblin Mutagen Formula with Electro again, but this time in Expert mode. So we're starting out with Form 2. So Green Goblin will have 18 health. And we've got our Goblin Thrall minion in play, so we are ready to go. I don't know why I keep using tokens there instead of using the counter. So let's shuffle our deck, draw our 6 cards, and really get going. So we can get rid of this lead by the front. That's not going to help us early on. A lot of these things are not super useful this early on. You know what, we're going to discard all 6. Draw better cards. Did not draw our shield. That was kind of risky. Could have started with less money, which would have been a bummer. So it's our go. Actually, sorry. When revealed, shuffle this, we deal 2 encounter cards to each player. So I'm going to start with those 2 cards at the end of phase 1, or end of round 1. Alright, so let's see what we want to do here. Let's pay 1, 2 for a Super Soldier Serum. We'll use that and Steve's ability to play a Squirrel Girl. We'll then flip and get rid of this Goblin Thrall. Seems good for us right now. We will pay 2 for a Tenacity and call it a day. So we're not going to play our shield this turn. Might be a mistake. So he's going to get 1 threat. He's going to attack us. We'll defend. So only attacking for 2. He'll get no bonus things. And here's our 3 encounter cards. So that's a bad one. So could create a bunch of Goblin minions. It's only got 1 threat on it though, so Squirrel Girl can take care of it. So that's kind of nice. There's a Goblin Thrall and Master Plan. That sucks. Squirrel Girl can no longer take care of that for me. But Falcon probably can, so it's okay. Yeah, that was cool. That was great. That was fun. So let's do some stuff here. Let's pay 1 for Cap's shield. We're going to flip. We will use Cap's ability and pay 1, 2, 3 for a Falcon. So not a treachery, yes treachery, yes treachery. So we can remove 2 threat here. Seems golden. All this goes to our discard. And Squirrel Girl and Falcon can take this guy out. Well, actually, yeah, because we know that's only going to be 1 encounter card. So that's not so bad. And got a discharge out of our way, so I like that. Squirrel Girl will die from that, and Falcon will take 1 damage. So with that, we'll ready everybody up. We'll draw our 6. Really spending time in setup, which is probably going to kill us here this turn, because Goblin's got a lot of thwart. Not kill us, but hurt us. Alright, free threat. He's going to scheme for 2, 3, and then discard 3 cards from the encounter deck. So that will pop this to the next phase. That's a bummer. Goes down to 4. We had Goblin minions, so we don't have to worry about the other stuff. And these 2 guys, unfortunately, are going to scheme against it. And we get an encounter card. He schemes. This is bad. 4, so that goes up to 10. And we are not happy about that. And this card gains Surge, because 3 things went out. Ay, ay, ay. This is not great. Well, that's our go. Yeah. Let's play that. Let's flip. Pay 1, 2, 3, 4 for an Avenger. No, we should use our guys first. So can hit this guy for 2. Remove 2 threat from the main scheme with Cap. Then we'll play Avengers Assembled, readying everybody. So let's remove 1, 2, 3 threat from the main scheme. And I think Falcon is... Well, let's actually not hit that guy and do 2 more threat with our first one, because Falcon can kill that guy in 1 hit then. Which seems good for us. Okay, so things are back under control-ish. Let's draw 4 cards. He's going to get 2 threat because there's 2 goblins out. He's going to attack and we will defend, so he's attacking for 4. It means we'll take 1, he'll take 1, and 1 threat will come out. This guy's going to attack us for 1 and take a retaliate. So we get 1 encounter card. Green Goblin attacks. That's it. So attacking for 2, 3. He will take 1. We'll take 1, 2, 3, and the scheme will get 1. So it's our go. Let's play our Avengers Tower. Actually, that last one, instead of taking 3, let's shield block that. We'll still play Avengers Tower. And then we'll pay 1, 2 for Wonder Man. Wonder Man will thwart for 1 because we got to keep thwart after that scheme, and that'll be our go. So he's going to get 2 threat here. He's going to attack for 2, 3, so no damage. He'll take 1, and we discard 3 here. This guy will attack us for 1 and take 1. Here's our encounter card. It's a Goblin Thrall. You news. That's pretty good. That's okay for us right now. You do not ready, but everything else did. Alright, so let's play our helmet. Not going to have quite as many cards out on our first pass through as we did in our last game. Let's shield toss 1. Actually, those 2 cards. Let's hit these guys for 4 each. So that'll get rid of both those goblins, which seems really good right now. And put the shield into our hand. I think I ready, and then thwart for 3. Putting a 2nd damage on Wonder Man, and that'll be our turn. So we're drawing 4. Not quite deck cycling yet, but still not great. We did not play our shield. We're still going to defend. He's attacking for 2, 3, 4. And this gets shuffled in. So we take 2, and he puts a threat in the main scheme. And he attacks us again for 2, 3. Puts a threat in the main scheme. So that was not great. Could have been much better. Let's see here. What do we have? Well, Fearless Determination on Cap. Just draw a card. We're definitely playing this Agent 13 this turn, so let's get that out of the way. Well, if we flip, maybe we don't want to do this yet, so let's think about that. Let's play our shield. So if I flip, it's going to cost me 2 to play her, so I can afford to do this to ready. We'll thwart for 1, 2, 3. Then we'll flip, trigger, pay for an Agent 13. We'll remove 2 more threat. We will strengthen numbers for 2 cards. We'll play Steve's Apartment to heal 1 and draw a card. And that will be it for this turn. So we are going to get an extra encounter card this turn. He will get 1 threat. He's going to scheme for 2, 3. And our encounter cards, there's a Goblin Soldier, and he will get a Surge. Each Goblin gets +1 attack. Gets 2 threat put on it. We got just the person to take care of that. All right. Let's heal 3. Let's heal 1 and draw a card. Okay. Let's gosh, let's take care of this threat right away. She'll take a damage. Let's flip. Let's pay 1, 2, 3 for a heroic strike, hitting Goblin for 6 and a stunned. Let's then strengthen numbers to draw a card. It's kind of way better. So pay 1, 2, 3, 4 for an Avengers Assembled. So that'll ready these two. So Cap can now thwart for 3. This guy can thwart for 1, 2. Or he can attack for 4. Let's do that. Discard our shield toss, put 4 on that bad boy right there. And that'll be it. So, you are dead now, Wonder Man. Everybody else are still alive. We're going to draw 5 cards. He will get 2 threat because there's 2 goblins out there. He's not going to attack us because he's stunned. This guy will attack us for 1 and he'll die from Retaliate. And we get an encounter card. It is the Goblin Knight. After he attacks you, discard 1 card from the encounter deck. If that card is a Goblin minion, put it into play engaged with you. He's a 7 health elite enemy. Not a big fan. Not a big fan of him right now. Alright, let's Fearless Determination to draw 1. Shield block, that was good, because now I don't have to stun him. Let's pay 1 to... I don't want to get rid of any of these. This is tough. 3 for a heroic strike, so we'll hit this guy for 6. We'll just count the... No, we should do this or we'll mess it up. 3, 4, 5, 6, and a stunned on that guy. So his, after he attacks, won't trigger this turn. And this guy we're going to shield block. So with that, we can remove all 5 threat. We're going to flip. So they are going to get 6 threat. Not a big fan of that. But we can, well, we can heal 1 and draw a card. We can play Falcon for 1, 2, 3, 4. So he will flip the first 3 cards here. 2 treacheries. I guess that was kind of a waste of Falcon because I didn't need to have him out there. And he's just going to chill. He's not going to attack. Agent 13 should have a 2nd damage on her now. That is the end of our turn. We're going to ditch this morale boost, blow this popsicle stand here, and draw 5 new cards. So 2 threat for him. He's going to scheme for 2, 3, 4, and discard 3 things. This guy's going to scheme for 2, and we're not going to draw advance. Wow, I am not in love with that card being out there right now. Especially because I don't have a way to get rid of it yet. Alright. Let's heal 1 and draw a card. Hopefully a mental resource. Nope. Let's flip. Let's pay 1, 2, 3 for a heroic strike. Hitting him for 6 and stunning him. This guy is stunned too, which is kind of nice. Let's play a lead by the front. Play a 2nd lead by the front. So we've got 4. Everybody's doing really good here. So we can thwart for 4 and 4. Putting that down to 0. Agent 13 will not just take that guy out yet, so we'll call that a day, because we might use her for strength by numbers. Alright, drawing 5 cards. He gets 2 threat. He does not attack, he does not attack. We get a card here. It's this guy with just 1 threat on him, which is perfect. All right. It is our go. Let's Fearless Determination for 1. Let's pay 1 for Squirrel Girl. She will kill the Goblin Knight, which sounds good to us. She'll hit the main Goblin for 1, and she'll thwart here and get rid of that guy. No, she won't thwart there yet. We'll strengthen numbers for 3. I think that's good right now. We did not draw an Avengers Assemble. That sucks. But that's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Let's play a Tenacity. Let's play another Tenacity. We can call it, well, we got 3 thwart here. Get rid of this thing. We might get a bunch of Goblin minions. Oh, we get 2 of them. That's a bummer. That's fine. That's all we got. We're drawing 2. We're reshuffling. There's only 25 cards in our deck now, so we're getting close to that nice thinned deck level. He's going to get 3 threat here. He is going to attack us, and he'll get an extra booster card. We will not defend. So he's attacking for a whole bunch. 7, I think. We will shield block that away. Because we need to. These guys will each attack us for 1, and they'll take 1 from Retaliate. He'll take 1 from Retaliate as well, so he's almost triggered, which is great. Great news for us. And our encounter card is another Goblin Thrall, so lots of things to kill. And that makes this thing really scary for it to go off. So let's start off with a, not strength in numbers, let's start off with a Hawkeye. Nope, can't. She's not an Avenger. Turds. Let's strengthen numbers first. So now we can play Hawkeye, killing her. He'll get his 4 arrows, which is probably important for us right now. We have a shield toss, so we can kill these 3 guys. That seems good. I was hoping I'd draw a science resource, but I did not. So let's shield toss 1, 2, 3. Kill these 3. The shield will return to our hand, and we'll play it again right away. Thwart for 2. And that's a go. So getting 5 cards. Did not draw a shield block this time. So he's going to get a threat. He's going to attack us, and he gets 2 of these cards. So he is getting a acceleration token. So we will defend. He's swinging for 4, 5, 6. So we'll take 3. He'll take 1, and that'll trigger him. So we get 4 lovely encounter cards. This is not a problem. Not a problem at all, guys. And he dealt damage, so we'll put a threat in the main scheme. Move these over here, these bad boys. Let's do card number 1. Nope, card number... Why are you clubbed in groups of 2? You. Okay. Discard the top 2 cards of the encounter deck. Hopefully none of them are Goblin minions. None of them are. That's great. Well, that's when defeated. My bad. There's a Goblin minion. And here's another side scheme. 2 threat on it. And here's Treachery card. Discard that cards from the... Wow, so we are going to probably get a ton of minions here. That's 0. No minions. We'll put him into play with us. That's fine. So, that was a lovely turn. We have to the 2 mental resources, so that's pretty exciting. We're going to get rid of this thing finally. So let's do that right away. That needed to go away a long time ago. Oh, and Hawkeye can use 2 of his arrows, so we'll definitely do that to put 2 onto each of these guys. So let's play Wonder Man. Let's off this guy, Squirrel Girl. We probably need to get rid of both of these. So Hawkeye, I'll get rid of this one. We'll see how many minions we get. No Goblin minions, that's good. Falcon will get rid of this one. Seems really important right now. And I think... yeah, we'll do that. We'll do this with Wonder Man. He's going to hit this guy for 3. So we'll take 1. But the Goblin is dead, which is good. Cap will ready with Tenacity. Thwart for 2. Ready with Tenacity. Thwart for 2. Uses our 2 tenacity combo pieces, but feels pretty good. The guy needs a damage on him, and Falcon should now have 2 damage on him. And I think Squirrel Girl's dead now, so she should be gone. So that was fun. That was fun. That was fun. Let's draw our 5 cards. Oh, we needed to flip. We needed to flip, and then draw 1 more card. My bad. So he's going to get 2 threat there. He's going to scheme for 2. Put that guy into play. So 1, 2, 3. Here's our boost card, our encounter card. Oh, so we never put him back at life once he flipped, but he's at 20. So these 2 guys, Hawkeye will hit each of them for 2, which is good because that means Wonder Man can kill them with 1 hit. So we're going to heal 3 right away, and then heal 1 and draw a card. There's not an ally, that's a bummer. Let's flip. We will pay 1, 2, 3, 4 for an Avengers Assemble. Nope, we won't do that yet. Should use all these guys first, right? So let's hit for 1. You're not going to do nothing. I could use him. Ugh. Discard, swing for 1, 2, 3. He'll take a damage. I think we're going to be able to take care of him here. So let's see. If we Avengers Assemble, Hawkeye can hit for 2, Falcon can hit for 3, Simon can hit for 4, so that's 9. Cap can hit for another 3, so that's 12. So we're real close. Yeah, let's play Avengers Assemble. Let's play Lead from the Front. Math's bad. I thought I had 2 lead by the front, so it looks like I don't. But that's okay. So we'll hit for 3 here. Dead Hawkeye. We'll hit for 4. Dead Falcon. We'll hit for 5. And Cap will hit for 4. We had 1 more ready with Cap using Lead from the Front to use his ability, and we did it. So that's Mutagen Formula and Solo in a nutshell, standard and expert. We use the Electro modular set. Lots of card discarding to get to acceleration tokens faster. I don't know if we would have lasted much longer. We could have shield slammed those guys, but I don't think we had much time left to live. But ultimately, Cap did fine.